Hey guys, welcome back to Hatchmatch Garage. And today we're going to be working on these two, the 22-inch Craftsman and the diesel mower. Fortunately, you're not going to like what I'm about to do and about to say. The diesel mower we're going to get rid of. Just because of, we're getting new toys coming in and I kind of need the space out in the shed. And for the life of me, I can't get it to run on its own. I played with the diesel fuel mixture a little bit. It's got 40% diesel in it now and 60% gas, and it still won't run on its own. You prime it, and it won't start at all. I even drained it, and I even drained the fuel and put fresh in it. Still won't run on its own. I'm tired of messing with it. But it will start on brake clean. So, and when it does start on brake clean, it's rattling. Something's out of loose, or there's a knock. So what I'm going to do is the Craftsman deck has rust holes in it, and I don't like the discharge chute is all rigged up. It gets clogged very easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that engine on the diesel mower on this deck, and if someone gives me, if you're local, within, Caroline County in Virginia, and you want that mower, I'll do $20, and I might even throw in oh, a weed eater, two-cycle weed eater, two-cycle leaf blower. Does not run. I've fooled with them. Well, actually, the weed eater does run with help, and a Honda motor I'll throw in for $20. Like you said, the reason why is because I need room in the shed, and I'm tired of messing with it. I spent like 2 hours yesterday with it, and I just can't get it to go on its own. And like you said, I did run it on brakes part cleaner for about a minute, and it was making all kinds of noises. But I guess it sounded okay. I didn't want to run it long like that with it being, non-fuel and, not having its diesel. So, granted, I'm only going to do this if I can get that motor off that deck. I know the diesel deck motor will come off because I've had that off half a dozen times. So, we already know that's going to give us any issue. So we'll go ahead and start by getting the cord off. Man, I haven't. I'm going to have to change caps. If there is gas in it, I'm going to have to borrow the cap off the green one. I really need to get a new cap for this. The Honda motor has a carburetor on it. It's pretty much in the coil, carburetor and the coil and the muffler is the only few things that are still good on it. If not, it's going in for scrap at some point. Got to get the carburetor off and the coil off. Probably get the muffler, and then the stuff can go in for scrap. That looks better. Gotta get the original gas cap. We got the impactor out. Make things go a lot quicker. As I had told, I said this shouldn't take long. Granted, if I can get these out, I may have to go over to the car and You're gonna get the impact sockets, which I didn't. Let me get that tipped over. And granted, if I could find a replacement, a Craftsman 22-inch deck, I would put this motor on its original deck. It doesn't have to be red; it could be green, as long as it says Craftsman 22-inch on it. Now I need to go out in my toolbox and go get the sockets. Hoping I have the right ones out here. Ew, I got less sockets than I thought for that. Alright, well, I think I got one that'll work on the blade. Well, I got two that'll work on the blade. That one fits better. That one fits better. Oh, it even works on the wheels. But it will not work on the engine bolt. Well, that stinks. Put that on that. And I used this ratchet for something recent. Yes. Alright, I got the sockets. I mean, I know these are not impact sockets, but granted, I hope the impact is strong enough to. Yeah, she don't sound too good. That's not a very tight. Nope. Well, I guess we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah, it's not. She's not strong enough. That's what I had. I had that feeling. Okay. Then you gotta get a ratchet and. See if I can find an extension. Hopefully I can break these bolts loose. This might be a telltale sign that I shouldn't be doing this today. That's how I feel right now. Oh shit. Oh shit is. Uh-oh. Yeah, the 22-inch Craftsman is not going to be running anytime soon. Because apparently we got a mouse nest in the pull-string housing, and second, I barely put any effort in getting this blade off. I wonder if it's strong enough to at least get it. I don't like how loose that was. I barely yanked it and it came off. So, right now I'll go ahead and stick this somewhere just in case I, need to stop and then come back. Working on any project, I find that it's good to when you're taking stuff like this off, don't have a big mess, because what if something happens and you got to come back to it? And what if you're like me, you get sidetracked doing other things, and then you don't get back to it until like days later? Yeah, that's a problem too. I'm that type, start something in the morning, maybe the wife, say, hey, we gotta go do this, and do this, this, and this. And you do that, and by the time you get home, you're like, I don't feel like finishing it today. Should have the. Guess I'm gonna have to move. So you can actually see what I'm doing here. Sorry if I bend over in front of the camera and just. Wow. Oh no. Broke a bolt. Yep. Yep. Oh, thank God. Well, we broke a bolt, but I was able to get two out. Should have used the impactor. But impactor's too weak to do it, so. So I may just take this motor off. And probably not. I probably won't put the diesel mower on this deck today. I just sit it on and call it a day, probably. Well, there's one bolt. I hate breaking bolts, and again, I got a 3.5 breaking strap and block in the shed. That's my spare in case the Murray motor goes out. I have a spare, but I have two spare blocks in Pennsylvania too in storage. One's missing a ton of parts now. I also got three other push motors in storage there too. Oh, it should hold the motor. And we're off. Now, I'm going to put these two of the good bolts, and at least the bolts that are broken, at least there'll be one on each side. I'll put the bolts with the blade. I got the blade bolt sitting in the blade facing up with it facing up, so get this out the way. Oh, we leaked a little bit of gas, not much. Well, there you have it. here's the motor. I really wish there was a better way of tipping these. Or not tipping, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Apparently the bolt for the pull rope holding on the handle has lost the bolt. It's nice. So, wonder where it went to. And knew when I was pulling it, it was kind of strange. We'll just set that to the side. Oh. Apparently I didn't realize, but I put a pull rope handle off of the console on this rig, so that's all I had at the time. Or that top came with it, I don't know. I want to keep my hot dog style muffler, so she's full of diesel. Hindsight, I'm going to have to take out one of the screws I put in. I'm just going to tip it over muffler side down, even though that's not supposed to do that. Just because I don't like gas and diesel going everywhere. There, I'm saying the engine might even be good. Just looking, checking out the bottom. I don't even know the size. Oh yeah. And bolt came right, it's gonna come right out. I gotta fix a couple things on this deck. If I had the impactor, this engine would have been off already. But the only reason why I'm doing this is so that I can kill the impactor, so I can charge it. Then Friday, we're going on me and the wife are going on vacation for the weekend. Well, to me it's a vacation. Oh, I forgot to take the blade off. Taking all the screws to take the motor off. The blade's still on. Which is apparently stuck. Oh, yes. Apparently this is not very sharp either. But the whole reason why I built this diesel mower is 10 years ago I had a diesel mower I got from a friend, and I didn't think that it, nothing of it at the time. He said it can cut anything and everything, and that you can run it at higher RPMs. Of course, you know, with me being how I am, back then, I wasn't very smart like I am now. Not saying I'm dumb. It's just some things, well, I tried it out. Oh yeah, it cuts tall grass, and then run it at higher RPM. So I just decided, well, I got grass to cut. Well, I don't have no diesel. Let's put gasoline in it. And the lawnmower's already been ran 2 years with mixed fuel, and I was told not to run it with straight gas, and I did. I blew it up. It threw was it a rod? No, it quit running. So I kept trying to get it going. It wasn't locked up yet. So someone told me, my buddy told me to drain the oil. I did. It had metal in the oil. I took the head off, and there was a hole inside the piston, going through the piston. And then I guess in the process of me keep turning it over and trying to start it, something inside on the crank had broke. Actually, the crank fell apart. So the block was still good. You needed a new crank, new piston. If you're going to do all that, you might as well go ahead and get new rings. Well, you're going to get new piston rings. And you might as well go ahead and connecting rod. Connecting rod was still good. Oh, should hold the engine. I no longer have that block. I got rid of it. But that's why I built another diesel. That way I could mow tall grass, but we're getting, like I said, we're going to be getting other equipment. And I need the room. The diesel mower won't be available until next week. Yeah, I still gotta mount it to the deck and poles line up perfect. And go find a muffler for it, and I need to find me another block to hold the engine. I didn't measure the blade on you gotta change the way. I gotta change the way this is. When you always do an engine swap, always wash and clean your deck before you put the motor back on it. That's what I used to do. We ain't doing that today. So apparently the diesel mower has two out of three of the same bolt, but they're all the same size. Where did I put the So we'll just sit those on that deck, and apparently the sun's going to come out. We'll just do it here again. We put our block. I mean, I will put this engine on another Craftsman if I can get another Craftsman deck. I'm just trying to make it usable. So apparently my block is not going to work. Now I have to go find me bolts. It's turning out to be a beautiful day here in Virginia. Apparently I just lost a bolt. Oh. This is where it would be nice to have more than one person, but which one? Okay, so oh right, that's where it worked out great. So apparently the bolts that holes that are available to me are I call diagonal across from each other, which is great. And I think the other spare motor that I have that's messed up because I broke the bolt on that. I think that motor came off of this deck. Guess when I brought it home, I should have fixed it, put it back together. Too late now, because I ruined this self-propelled transmission's been out in the weather for at least a year, but it still spins. But I don't. If I had new cables, I would make that self-propelled again. There are bolts lined up. Should see it. Impactor will run enough to put these in. No, it is not. Well, that's because the engine's tight. Let me take the blade that came off. Check this. Make sure. Yep. I was always told that you should torque these, but about 6 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, I needed a ratchet and couldn't find one. Apparently, found my torque wrench. So, yeah, I used my torque wrench as a ratchet, and it fell apart. Well, there you go, having one seven. Anyways, there you got it. One 6.75 Briggs Craftsman motor on a Bowens. That's right, this is a Bowens. So apparently, for me to get this running, I gotta fix the mouse nest. For right now, oh, it just doesn't come off. I am building this Craftsman Bowens to be as a spare, or in case the Murray goes down, or I just simply need it for a job, even though it won't fit in the car very well, or needed it to shop. It's kind of heavy. I am going to eventually get a cable to make her safe. I had a bunch of cables at one time. Do not know where they're at. So I guess we'll go ahead and zip the diesel mower real quick. I said we'll do that another day. But, and again, if you do it when you're still thinking about it, when you can, then you won't lose parts. And bolts, because I lose bolts, screws. I would take the handle off of this one bolt and put it on that one for the time being, but I don't want to. We'll turn that this way. Get the bolts off the deck. The diesel mower has a new spark plug put in last year. Air filter was replaced last year. All the air filter needs clean. I would imagine spark plug. Well, the spark plug's probably clean now after me running off with brake parts cleaning. Maybe the carburetor's bad. I don't know. Maybe the fuel needs drained again. I don't know. If I mess with it and get it running, the price will go up. That's a possibility. I'm having a hard time trying to get the bolt holes to line up with the motor. Does not want to go in place. I love doing engine swaps instead of this part. Maybe the impactor will run long enough to take those. Well, not tighten them, but now we can put the blade back on, which is probably the wrong size for this deck. And it is, but it will work. It'll work out perfect. Alright, engine swap complete. And then there you go, guys, got it. Well, I'm gonna grab the phone. Alright, YouTube viewers in the world out there. There you go. I said I could do this in 30 minutes. Video is 38 minutes long. There's your, well, not a 22-inch anymore. It's just a diesel Craftsman mower. Oh, 20 bucks. No, right now. We'll take it. Doesn't run. Now, I haven't put a muffler on it. I don't want to sell it with the kill switch. It doesn't work. It's just there. I never did get around to putting it together. The throttle's messed up on it. That's why there's, you know, that wire around that. That's how I've been, you know, throttling it up and starting, stopping. The missing, of course, no cable. All the handles are missing. The deck's in, well, yes, it's in okay. You could put a good mower on it, engine on it. 20 bucks today. I'll throw in a weed eater, a leaf blower, and a Honda motor that, you know, still got some parts left on it. Must come, or must meet me to get the stuff. So, thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one. Thanks for watching.